So I'm at week 4. Have a different forum today. I don't quite have the not down in the weight room where you get the kind of the voice echo. So this seems to be a little bit of a nicer forum, and it's a nice late fall day. But I'm on week 4. I'm still on the 2.5 milligram of Zepbound, and it's working really well. I'm really pleased. Again, the pros. I'm more amazed at what it's doing for my secondary disease states. The sleep apnea much improved, blood pressure improved, sleep is better, heartburn is gone. And I was on Prilosec for the longest time. There was some information that came out about Prilosec that it might have some connections to dementia, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get off this. And that was a process, and I still had heartburn. But anyway, no more heartburn on this, so I'm really happy with that. The GI issues, it kind of just goes with the territory. I kind of use them to my benefit, honestly. The kind of the mild nausea, that's kind of too strong of a term. It's kind of more like a morning stomach that I use to, that kind of morning stomach feel. I kind of use that just to not eat, and it helps a lot. I'm eating a lot less. It's amazing. The cons. So I'm on the 2.5 milligram, and I'm happy with that. However, I take my dose on Friday. About Thursday in the morning, I can kind of feel it wearing off a little bit. So I think I will jump up to that 5 milligram dose and kind of see how that works. I would like to stay in the lower doses, though. I have one patient in the pharmacy that stayed at the 2.5, and she's lost quite a bit of weight, and she's just stayed there, and she says, hey, that's where I'm going to stay, and it's totally working for her. So according to the manufacturer, 2.5 is subtherapeutic, but it does say in the insert that when you start taking the 2.5, you may have some less desire for snacks and everything. Well, that sounds therapeutic to me. So I think 2.5 or like micro doses is possible there. I was talking to my sister, who's had a very successful Zepbound therapy. She's on the 15. She went up to the highest, and she didn't really feel the appetite cessation until about the higher doses, the 7.5 and the 10 milligram. So, but she's had a lot of success. She told me that she has some friends at work that therapy didn't work for at all, and she asked them, well, are you working out? And they said, no. Are you dieting in addition to your GLP-1? No. So that's kind of what I'm seeing in the pharmacy too, where these things aren't quite as effective is for the people that aren't dieting, that aren't working out. If you're combining those three, it's going to be successful for you, and it's probably going to be life-changing. At least it is in my case. In my last video, I talked about that kind of the second brain effect, the stomach, the second brain. I've got a video about what I'm talking about right here if you want to take a look at that. But the gist of it was that some people are claiming that the GLP-1s are causing them to have less desire to eat, but it's also causing them to have less desire to do anything they like hobbies and that sort of thing. That could be happening to some people. I do hear some people coming into the pharmacy and saying that. For me, I haven't had that effect yet. So I may not be the best judge, so I'm asking my wife to kind of, hey, do I seem to be less, have less hobbies and that sort of thing, or want to do my hobbies less, and that sort of thing. And so far, no indication of that, so that's good. GI issues are manageable. Energy is fantastic. My energy levels are great. Just 1 month ago, it was hard to get through the day without taking a nap, and then I'd feel groggy the rest of the day. So going into the first month here has been extremely successful. If you're gonna do the dieting, which this makes it a lot easier, and exercise, you're gonna have more energy to do that. It's just kind of a positive feedback mechanism where this just kind of keeps getting easier as you go. So excited going into month 2, and we'll give you the update next Friday. See you then.